Steve Biko athi, to a large extent, white supremacy has succeeded in producing the kind of man that is a man only in form. Usho Daiding in his book, I Write What I Like. There's a chapter 80, We the Blacks. So kule chapter le, he begins ngokusho ukuthi impilo yakhe yonke he's lived it under apartheid. Like this, the education system he's received was apartheid education. His friends grew up under apartheid. His parents like were raised by abantu who were colonized. So like his entire life, his thinking, everything about him and everything around him revolves around apartheid. Yabo, mara athi yena, he has outgrown this thing, yabo, and in him outgrowing the apartheid regime, in him outgrowing white supremacy, he comes back and he teaches his people izinto he has realized nge-apartheid and in what he calls black consciousness, yabo. So uSteve Biko athi ama-organization which have been fighting apartheid have oversimplified the issue of the regime. They have oversimplified the issue. Consequently, they have misdiagnosed the problem. Yabo, ati laban laba, they focus too much on material things. Yabo, they focus too much on physical things and overlooked the consequences or the side effects of the regime. Yabo, ati spiritual poverty and intellectual poverty are equal to physical poverty. So if by apartheid and nama issues created by apartheid, akumelanga si focus only on the physical world, yabo. So ati neglecting lezinto lezi become an obstacle in fighting or becoming an obstacle in creating black emancipation, yabo. So Steve Biko uyasibuza question yabo ukuthi what makes a black man fail to take, yabo, yini enza umuntu omnyama abe resist, yini enza umuntu omnyama abe so complacent, yabo. So athi firstly, is it because he's convinced of his inabilities, ukuthi thina as abantu abamnyama sesisitshele ukuthi asikwazi, yabo. Does he lack the genetic makeup to realize and fight for his aspirations? Like ayikho egazini yethu ukuthi sikwazi ukuzilwela, silwele izinto esizithandayo, siye sisifele izinto esizithandayo? Or is it because he is simply defeated? Or is it because labantu laba bafike bas-defeat, yabo, abomaqoma baqeda ngabomaqoma, baqeda ngaboyinza, babopha abocetshwayo, bala nomshweshwe nayo yonke le. Is it because lezinto lezo after lezo zimpi lezo sesi-defeated, asanawo amandla? Understand? Ati to a large extent, white domination is to prepare black subservient. Understand? Is to prepare black people to be subservient. So to a large extent, white supremacy has succeeded in producing the kind of man that is a man only in form, yabo. So white domination is to ensure ukuthi thina ama-Africans, thina the blacks, hlezi si beneath, yabo, ngoba to dominate something has to be dominated, yabo. So laba abadominatayo kumele bahlezi basidominate, and to a large extent labantu laba abasidominatayo have succeeded in creating abantu only in shell, yabo, amadoda who are men only because it's nentshebe, mara we are not men in our actions, yabo. When we are not men in endlela ukuthi men should be men, you understand? So this is an extent of dehumanization, yabo, how dehumanization has advanced, yabo, ukuthi now now the black man has been reduced only to be a shell, yabo, filled with hate and anger, yabo. And the issue ukuthi when we have this hate and anger, we direct it endaweni wrong, yabo. We direct it on our fellow blacks in the townships, yabo. We direct it on our fellow blacks in their properties, like ishisido zabantu abamnyama or atheka bona abantu abamnyama, you understand? Asatheki abanye abantu. So indayile nguSteve Biko wayebhala nini ngabo 1970 something, and even namanje iaphobia is still an issue, yabo. It's a sign ukuthi ama-teachings kaSteve Biko like they are generational, asikachange kangako as abantu, yabo. So the black man, he trusts no one, yabo. In a toilet he hates the white man, yabo. A toilet mekahlela one privately he hates the white man, mara publicly he praises the white man, yabo. He's an obedient sheep to labantu abambiza. He comes like an obedient sheep, yabo. Emakhoneni with other black men, he condemns the apartheid regime, yabo. Mara in the workplace he praises like labantu laba bekabakondema mekahleli nathi, yabo. So the black man is inflicted, yabo. The black man is inflicted. He is a shell of what he used to be. He is enslaved, yabo, and he's dehumanized and he's demoralized. Yangithola? So, at Steve Biko, we must first acknowledge Diding as the truth. Yabo? We must first acknowledge Diding as the bitter truth. And then, therefore, the first step is to make the black man come to himself, to pump back life into his empty shell, to infuse him with pride and dignity, to remind him of his complicity in the crimes of allowing himself to be misused and therefore letting evil reign supreme in the country of his birth. This is what we call looking inwards. This is what we call black consciousness. This is what we call black consciousness.